What's good, y'all? You dub back at it again here in 2019. Now, some of these videos I've done have been more comedic, light-hearted videos I've recently with fan fiction characters and all that. But this one's a more serious video. Okay, more serious. Not that it's a serious life video, but just a more serious take on the matter. This video is many months coming. Should have been done that, but life, right? I'm freed up now, and we rocking and rolling. Now, I remember with Seth the Programmer, who I have mad respect for, one of my all-time favorite power scalers. Him, Chuck the Cyber Cuck, MJ from MJX TV. I love them because they provide me with stuff that I didn't know. They educate me, which is always a good thing. But sometimes people say stuff that you just like, bro, this make no damn sense. This make no fucking sense, bro. You tripping off the heating with this one. And when he talked about Broly, from I call the original Broly. That's what I call it. People say Canon Broly or the Dragon Ball Super Broly. That's fine. We know what we talk about. But the original Broly from the movies, from Legendary Super Saiyan, from Second Coming of Broly, those two. I never even watched Broly. I don't deal with foolishness. From those two movies, Seth. Here's where feat scaling becomes a problem. I told you I have an issue with feat scaling. Right? I'm not mad at Seth. I get where Seth is coming from, but he's wrong. He is inherently wrong on a plethora of reasons. He's arguing against himself when he makes this proposition. Now, he said you could come to my Discord, come to the comment section. There's too much to go about with this. All right. Number one, why he's wrong. Chronology. Chronology, dog. It's the same thing of any of the timelines in Dragon Ball. Are you trying to tell me? Let's go with the GT timeline. Are you trying to tell me that Super Saiyan, full-powered Super Saiyan versus Perfect Cell is more powerful than Super Saiyan 4 Son Goku? Because that's what you're doing in that video, right? Are you trying to say, let's go with the Super timeline? Are you trying to tell me the exact same thing? SSJ2 Son Goku is more powerful than Super Saiyan Blue in Dragon Ball Super. Is that what you're trying to say? Because that's what you're doing right now. When SSJ3, how can you say that's weaker than powered up Super Saiyan? How? Seth, you know the multipliers. Super Saiyan is 50 times base. SSJ2 is 2 times more powerful than SSJ. And SSJ3 is 4 times more powerful than SSJ2, which means it's an 8 times multiplier to Super Saiyan. How can you make a claim? Plus, they're further down the timeline. And then how can you, in your right mind, even say that Super Saiyan is more powerful than a Gogeta? Who's comparable to Vegito? Come on now, bro. How can you come up with this? Number two, author statements. You can't use author statements as validation when they go, number one, when they go against what is pre-established. That's number one. Number two, I think that Broly's the most powerful. Maybe at the time, but he's not in all the movies. It's impossible. For one, Janemba's a reality warper, and we know reality warpers on another level. Number two, he was fighting Super Saiyans. Janemba was fighting Super Saiyan 3 Son Goku. How can you possibly compare? We saw Cell be able to whoop Super Saiyan's asses. Cell is more powerful than Janemba now? Come on now, fam. That makes no fucking sense. It makes no damn sense at all. Number three, feats. Destroying planets over time. He didn't even destroy all of the South Galaxy. Planets over time. He's not even doing a Kid Buu feat. Ain't doing that. Dimensions. We don't know the actual quantifiable thing. Doesn't matter. Because we know who we saw do that. Buhan. Super Buu with Gohan absorb, and of course Piccolo and Gotenks, or Goten and Trunks when they defused. We saw that. We saw Vegito do that. Are you trying to tell me that Broly is above Fuse level characters? Where even if you want to say they're more powerful in the movie version with the power levels, we're still talking about less than billion power levels versus characters who are easily 6 billion plus. If you go by numbers. There is nothing you can do with the evidence from both the main chronology and the movie chronology that you can say that. Also, for a further supplementary fact as to why Broly's not more powerful, second coming of Broly, who when he was more powerful, number one because of his Zenkai, and number two because he was actually fighting a Super Saiyan 2 son, Gohan, and two other Super Saiyans and Trunks and Kid Trunks and Goten, right? We saw this, right? Now that Gohan isn't at the same level as his peak Super Saiyan at the time of SSJ 2. Like I always consider SSJ 2.5 when he fought against Super Perfect Cell. But the point is he's still Super Saiyan 2, right? Broly is able to go up a student to Super Saiyan 2, so that means he's more powerful than Cell. Or just as powerful as Cell. Or arguably as powerful as Cell. That's all you have. He caps at Perfect Cell or Super Perfect Cell. He does not go into Buu level. He's not as more powerful than Majin Buu. So if he's not more powerful than Majin Buu, how on earth can you say he's the most powerful version? He's not more powerful than Buu. And Buu is not even the most powerful. You see? Broly film, like the second coming, can actually fit in the main chronology time-wise. So that's why I can further make a firm case that he is not as powerful. This is the problem I have with feat scaling. Is that dude use stuff, because we can't quantify it. Pure scaling, logical deduction. When you look at the feats and you look at the era, it ain't hard to see where he was. It doesn't matter if you want to say this was a different timeline. It's still the same game applies. It still applies. Especially if you want to somehow connect it, even though it's a different chronology. If somehow you want to connect it or make it comparative to the GT timeline, that's further supplementary evidence. You cannot make this claim. You can't do it. For all the reasons I mentioned, and I could probably go into further, but I don't need to. It's unnecessary. That argument that Broly was more powerful, most powerful characters in the original movies, is asinine. It's completely ludicrous. And Seth is better than that. Anyone's better than that. Feat scalers do not get caught up in the quantifiable. Like I said, I can love, dude. No, I've called out Danko with Kratos versus Wonder Woman. I'm calling out Seth because that made no damn sense, bro. It made no sense at all. I expect to want to like, comment, subscribe. I know y'all got something to say. I know y'all have something to say on this one. So please let me know. If you think I'm off base, you think Seth is off base, y'all see where the line is saying is for me. I'm not a feat scaler, all right? I'm a logic scaler. That's what I am. I'm a logic, reason, facts, and evidence. That's my scaling. My scaling deals with techniques. It deals with a plethora of attributes. It's not just who can hit harder, who's faster. No, it deals with powers and abilities. Things like reality warping actually matter. Hello? Things of that nature. All kinds of stuff. Your reaction to all these elements matter in a fight. Fighting experience, da 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 da. Unless a character is just leagues above a character in power, other factors matter. All right, y'all. Have a beautiful day, beautiful night. Peace.